largest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Bluejays and the Boston Red Sox.
Your Boston
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Now at the plate is George Springer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the pitch. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cordero arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, Kevin Biggio is a guy to watch for me. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. One out, nobody on. To third. And there are 2 away now. Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette, mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Behind 0-2 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Now here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
That's shortstop.
And the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 4. Bogaerts leads off second with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, next man.
A runner at second, nobody out. Three and 2, the count for Rafael Devers.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Swing and a liner. Springer patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. One out and a runner on second base. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager's fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ryu comes set. Here it is.
1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting 6.
Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Renfroe. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. And he lays off for ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
1-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
One ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Oh, man, I love the fact that ball was able to stay fair because he jumped all over it. You could tell by his initial reaction, he caught every last stitch of that baseball, but didn't know if it was going to be able to stay fair.
Kevin Biggio is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Striding in is Franchi Cordero. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Franchi.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simeon. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Struck him out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rowdy Tellez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Up next is Danny Jansen. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Had him off stride
One
that
ball,
time, and it's
2
1-2.
strikes.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
Nope.
With this guy's
That's
big
inside.
power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-1 Toronto. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
the batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next to stand in is Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ryu looks in. Here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Here's the 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This one's down to third. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Up next, Rafael Devers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. all set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bichette. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. One and two now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Seared down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one, heading to third for the 3-bagger.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Popped him up. Devers is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 8,
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike now. Hernandez on third with 2 out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is.
Inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
J.D. Martinez.
Now the first pitch.
Ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Ready with the 1-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Comes set, the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. Big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 delivery.
Outside, that's ball.
Cordero is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Fouled off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit out towards second. Simeon's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Bluejays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Lourdes Gurriel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Verdugo. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
That's a
Fastball
ball.
misses inside. It's even at 1. Jansen, a 25-year-old. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. George Springer the next to hit. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 2.
Oh, that's it.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3 and 2. Marcus Semien would be next. 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. There's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. From the stretch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Into the box now. Bichette popped him up. Vasquez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Halfway home from Fenway. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, PK Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Kike Hernandez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game. And the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. On its way is pitch number 75. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and a 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball coming.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Through 5 innings, we're tied now at 3 apiece. Garrett Whitlock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Red Sox, number 72, Garrett Whitlock.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Devers gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Made him look silly with that one.
Leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cordero is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guerrero on second. Gurriel on at first with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. First pitch on its way.
Martinez.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ryu looks in. Here it is on 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And that's the second out.
Now back. The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in once again is Hunter Renfroe. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike one to start the at bat. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Now to bat, Danny Jansen. He went down on strikes last time up.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch of the AB now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Now the pitch. Fouled off. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is on 3-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So now into the box is Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Now back, shortstop, so Bichette.
In now, Bo Bichette. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Simeon's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More from Fenway in a moment. Ross Stripling gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 48, Ross Stripling.
At the plate now is Franchi Cordero. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So now here is Kike Hernandez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here it comes. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez as they take the lead 4-3. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty D. Well, D-Roll, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Jansen recovers, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, 4-3 Boston. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Comes set with the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the AB now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 0-1 pitch. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Teoscar Hernandez sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No strike.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Two 2-0 count. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 1 for 4. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
So stepping in is Kevin Biggio, flew out last time up. set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey, dude. That's ball 2.
Full count now, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Reese McGuire will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Ball 2.
swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Boston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Garrett Whitlock is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.